In this episode, we're going to learn how to make this very lively and cute little potted plant. We add wire inside so you can shape it however you like. It looks really vibrant when placed on a table. Let's get started now. The yarn we'll be using is Susan's Family 4-ply cotton. A 2.5mm crochet hook will be used. For the first round, start with 8 single crochets in a magic ring. Tighten the ring. Join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Chain 1. Now let's move on to the second round. Start with 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, work 3 single crochets. For the next stitch, work a single crochet. The pattern for this round is 1 single crochet, then 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Continue until you join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Chain 1 and start the third round by working 2 single crochets. Then work 3 single crochets in the same stitch. For the rest of this round, keep making 3 single crochets in each stitch. Repeat this sequence 2 more times. At the end, there will be 1 stitch left. Work 1 single crochet in it, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Chain 1 and continue to the fourth round. Start with 3 single crochets. Then work 3 single crochets in the same stitch. For the rest, work 5 single crochets, followed by 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Repeat this sequence 2 more times. At the end, there will be 2 stitches left. Work 2 single crochets in them. Join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Chain 1. Move on to the fifth round, starting with 4 single crochets. After completing the 4 single crochets, work 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Next, work 7 single crochets. Then, work 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Repeat this pattern 2 more times. At the end, there will be 3 stitches left. Work 3 single crochets in them. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Chain 1. Now let's move on to the 6th round, starting with 5 single crochets. Work 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Then repeat 9 single crochets. Work 3 single crochets in the same stitch again. Everyone, repeat the sequence of 9 single crochets and 3 single crochets in the same stitch 2 more times. After completing, there will be 4 stitches left. Work 4 single crochets, then join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Chain 1, then work 6 single crochets. Work 3 more single crochets in the same stitch. Then work 11 single crochets. At the corner position, work 3 single crochets in the same stitch again. Repeat the sequence of 11 single crochets and 3 single crochets in the same stitch 2 more times. Finally, there will be 5 stitches left. Work 5 single crochets. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Chain 1, then let's move on to the 8th round. Work 7 single crochets in sequence first. Then work 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Next, work 13 single crochets. Work 3 single crochets in the same position again. Then repeat the sequence of 13 single crochets and 3 single crochets in the same position 2 more times. Finally, there will be 6 stitches left. Work 6 single crochets. join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. This way, we have completed the bottom of the flower pot. The positions where we increase stitches form 4 corners. Chain 1. Then, work 7 single crochets in order. After completing, we need to work a 3-stitch decrease here.
1,
2, 3. At this point, there will be 4 loops on the hook. Pass them all at once. This way, we've gathered the corner. Then work 13 single crochets in order. After completing the 13 single crochets, continue with a 3-stitch decrease. Next, repeat the pattern 13 single crochets and then a 3-stitch decrease. Finally, there will be 6 stitches left. Work 6 single crochets. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Then, we need to crochet 9 rounds of single crochets without increasing or decreasing. That is, the number of stitches in each round remains unchanged. Crochet 9 rounds. Start with 1 chain stitch. Then for this round, keep crocheting without increasing or decreasing. After crocheting 9 rounds without increasing or decreasing, let's work on the 10th round. For the 10th round, start with 1 chain stitch, and then crochet by front loop only which closest to us. Continue crocheting without increasing or decreasing, but work with single loop. Leave the other loop for later sewing. Finish this round on your own. After completing the last stitch, cut off the yarn. Then make an invisible slip stitch. The pot is now complete. For the first round at this position, there's no need to pull tight. Leave a little gap. We will insert the leaf here in the end. When you break the yarn, leave a longer tail because we'll need it to sew onto the pot.